Hello, welcome to the fourth video of what is inquiry and why would I want to do it. So the first three videos are just introducing inquiry, which is also known as the work of Byron Katie. Is not grown, like I haven't, it's not my method. It's a method that's been out there for quite some time now. And the second video is starting with the first two questions of inquiry, and the third video is going through the third question of inquiry with an example. And so if you haven't caught them and you're interested in checking inquiry out and seeing what it is, then I would really recommend you go back to the first video, and there will be a link somewhere here where you can find that. Okay, so the fourth question of inquiry is who would I be without the thought? So you remember from the other video that we anchor our inquiry in a situation. So we choose to inquire into a thought. And so the thought can be anything that's causing mild to severe stress. It doesn't matter. As you're learning it, it's always a good idea to start with something that's repeatedly stressful, but mildly so. And then we put that thought into a very specific situation, and as we inquire, we stay in that situation. That is where it's most powerful. So the thoughts that we were playing with in the last three videos were like, they'll think I'm not good enough, or I have too much to do, or, thoughts like, they should listen to me, they don't respect me, I need them to respect me, that kind of thing. So if you have your own thought, obviously you just, you can follow the question through filling in your own experience. Or you can go along with me, and the thought that I went into specifically for this little video series is that they'll think I'm not good enough. I like that one because, you know what, everybody's come up with that thought at some stage and has believed it, that they will think I'm not good enough. So the situation we looked at was the situation of standing there with some colleagues, and they're discussing a diagnosis, and I didn't know that that word existed, that kind of thing was there. So if I'm thinking that I'm not good enough, I'm going to be stressed about it. And who would I be in that same situation without that thought? And so this question really requires us to slow down and take a step back from ourselves. Like in this question, you kind of become this observer. Who would I be in that situation? Listening to my colleagues discuss a diagnosis. I still haven't heard of it, but I don't have the thought that if they find out, they'll think I'm not good enough. So what happens for me is that without the thought, always happens, without the thought, my body takes a deep breath. That is already happening. Often with the thought, I'm holding my breath because I'm stressed. And once I let that go, just for the moment, my body just takes a deep breath. And then I look at them. And I love that I'm working with them. They know so much. That's amazing. And without the thought that they'll think I'm not good enough, I can say, whoa, I didn't know that. That's amazing. Like, can you tell me about it? Where do I read up on that? I can give them my appreciation, my admiration. I can say, I wish I know as much as you do, which is true, which is vulnerable. Like everybody's talking about, be vulnerable, be authentic. That's what it looks like. I wish I knew as much as you do. I do. Can you tell me? Can you teach me? And I see them turning to me and go, yeah, this is how it is. It's written up there. I've got the article somewhere. Do you want me to send it to you? So much is given to me. They are willing to share with me what they know. And I can see in their faces that they enjoy this. They enjoy my appreciation. And they're willing to share what they know because it feels good to them. They get to show off. This is what happens without the thought. I look at them. I have eye contact. I smile. My body is open. And I breathe better. Without the thought, I can interact. I'm not scared. I'm relaxed. And I'm supported. So I invite you to do the same thing. Maybe just stop this video. Do the same thing with your thought. Who would you be in the situation that you chose without that thought? And if you want to share some of it underneath the video in the feed, like, I'd love to hear about it. Oh yeah, right. I'm Stephanie. I work with veterinarians, other medical professionals, and just people who want to take full responsibility for their lives and live their lives as fully as they can. And not for others, but because it makes us feel good to do that. And catch the last video.